Hey guys, Joel and Christy here, and what are we doing today?
It's time for us to grocery shop.
All right, let's go do it.
All right, this month we are back at Aldi's. Let's do it. We are starting here at Apples. Now they do have the Honey Crisp on sale for $1.19 per pound, but the Red Delicious is only $93 per pound, even though it's not on sale. And I actually prefer Red Delicious. I know I'm probably the only person in the world that says that, but here we are. We're gonna grab the Red Delicious apples because they're my faves. Grabbing spinach, $2.89 for the 5-ounce container. It's usually $2.98 I think at Walmart, so it's just a little bit cheaper here. But we go, you know, every 9 cents is 9 cents saved. I'm getting some chopped kale here. It is $3.19. It is cheaper than the organic kale at Walmart by like $1. The only thing that's odd to me is they don't put a best by date on this, and that's very odd. I hope that it's still fresh, because you wouldn't know because there's no date on it. But yeah, $3.19. We're picking up the strawberries this week here at Aldi, and it is $3.69. It's over $4 at Walmart for this same container size. I'm grabbing one of these big bags of sweet potatoes, and it is $2.59 for 3 pounds. I'm also grabbing 2 bags of these tortilla chips. Do you know what the price was?
$1.89.
$1.89, just for a couple of recipes that we're doing. We're grabbing this bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. It's $3.75. I am going to be using this to make a recipe, so be watching. I can't remember if it's going to be on this channel or if it's going to be for the Fit for the Long Run, because I believe this was for some protein balls that I'm going to make. So that's probably for the other channel, so be sure to subscribe to Fit for the Long Run if you want to see that one. We're getting 1 bag of chopped walnuts. This is also for some recipes, either going to be on this channel or Fit for the Long Run. Could be either one. It is $2.79. Yeah, it's a price drop right there, $2.79. Again, some recipes that will be either on this channel or another channel. Pumpkin puree, I'm getting 2 cans of this. You want to make sure that it's 100% pumpkin. In other words, no sugar is added, because you're not trying to add sugar through the pumpkin. That'll make your recipe way sweeter than you meant it to be. Pumpkin, see? And they are $1.15 each. We need 2 cans of this like diced tomatoes with green chilies, so you know, kind of like Rotel. And they are 95 cents for each can, and we got 2. We are also doing a new recipe. Be looking for that for this channel for sure. It's soup, chilies, kind of thing like that, fall comfort foods. And we needed 2 cans of green chilies, and it shows it as a price drop. I don't know, sometimes I see things here that are listed as a price drop, and I bought them before, and because I do these videos and have to say the price so often, then I have to edit the video, I know what the price was before, and sometimes it's not a price drop at all. But this, I don't buy regularly, so I don't know, it might be a price drop, but it's 79 cents. And we're buying 2 cans. Joel picked up 2 packs of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We were short on that, and so they are $2.49 per pound. And I'll put the total on the screen we spent on each one, but that is. And then he also picked up 2 1-pounds of ground beef, and they were $5.99 per pound. Look at the price on that. We don't normally buy expensive cuts of beef like this, but we have some recipes that we're going to be doing. That's going to be alternative recipes on Thanksgiving, like things that you could make on Thanksgiving if you're not a turkey person, or you just don't want to spend the amount that it takes on a full-size turkey. So we'll have like 4 different choices, and one of them is going to be with a pot roast. So hopefully with that price, we'll be eating on that several days. But anyway, be looking for the recipe to come. And like I said, alternatives. Ooh, another pricey one in our cart, but this is also going to be one of the alternatives. If your family likes salmon, then you could get this and make a really healthy Thanksgiving dinner. And so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not huge on salmon, but our son loves salmon, so he's probably going to be really excited about this. Yeah, be looking for that midway in November. So be thinking salmon, pot roast, whole chicken, and yeah, I think that was the 3 options. The whole chicken one will be the most frugal one of the options.
All right, so there's our Aldi haul, and it was 136 and change. I think we'll put the total right there. I know
you
we'll
said
put the
131, but either way.
Yeah, it's gonna be right there.
Yeah, and now we're gonna go into Walmart. Grabbing 2 packs of the crescent rolls. $4.46 for the 2.
3 8-ounce.
We neglected to look for cream cheese at Aldi. It's usually cheaper there. Is it $2.97 for? Yeah, it's $2.97 for 1 2-pack, and we're getting 2 2-packs. We're getting 2 of these andouille sausages. We don't see a price for that specifically. We got it from right there, but it's probably the same as this right here. Joel also went over and grabbed some heavy whipping cream. It was $5.28. And we're also getting this large size bag of pepperonis because we have pizzas planned a couple of times. $8.88. All right, we're also going to grab one of these organic milks here. And it says it's on rollback $4.08. So hopefully that's the correct price. And some grits, and they are $2.88. No big shock there. Cookies and cream Pop-Tarts. They are $2.18. Right there. We're grabbing a ginger tea. I like to keep those around, especially as we start moving into the fall and winter months. Ginger and a little honey is good for your throat, allergies, things like that. We can't find the exact label. I think it's this one, but it's $4.46. Grabbing some pumpkin pie spice, $2.48, I think. Should be. Ground ginger, and that is $2.36 maybe, hopefully. Our store is still going through this renovation, so a lot of the stuff may not be labeled correctly. We're also grabbing one of these things of allspice. $3.57 for that price. We're grabbing 2 cans of cannellini beans. We are going to be making a white chicken chili, so need some white beans. So we're going with cannellini at 92 cents per can. I think Joel was looking for one that didn't have a dent in it. We're grabbing 2 of these no salt added cans of black beans. They're 92 cents each. 1 jar of the ragu simply at $2.24. All right, we are grabbing some of this Better Goods pistachio pesto. Love it. And it is $3.12 for this little jar, but it makes like several pizzas, or you can put it with pasta, all kinds of stuff. It's really good. You need a bag of frozen corn, and that is 98 cents. Oh, and we also grabbed this natural peanut butter from Smucker's. It only has peanuts and a little salt in it. That's what you're looking for. You don't want added sugar or oils in it. Not needed. If possible, you can get organic. That's a little bit more. This was $4.12. Did not get this at Aldi because it was $4.39, I think, for the exact same size container. Also grabbing some shredded carrots. The recipe actually calls for diced, but I'm saving myself a little time. I know. It's $2.43. We needed some oyster sauce, and so that was.
For 12.
We're also buying some garlic, and that is 64 cents per bowl. Hi guys, this is Future Christy, just jumping in to say that we forgot to record a transition between Walmart and Sam's Club. So here it is. I think our total was $81.85. I'll put it on the screen. But now let's jump into Sam's Club. We picked up some avocado oil, and it was $11 and some odd change. I don't know.
$11.98.
98, $11.98. And then we also got some olive oil. I know some of y'all are like, that's a big jar. We do not have a problem with going through that before it goes bad, because you usually have a couple of years to actually use oil before it'll become a problem. And so this usually works for us. We get one about once a year probably, and it lasts us, like just about a year. So it was $22.98. And as you can see in the corner, we also bought some vinegar. Now, we don't normally take vinegar out of our grocery budget, because we also use it for things like washing towels. So we do buy the 2-box thing, and it's $5.98. So it's got 2 bottles in there, and it's $5.98. And I do buy my Listerine here in bulk, and I don't remember what the price was. Do you have it on there? This will not be included. This and this will not be included in our grocery totals. We take that from a household essential sinking fund. $13.88. But they're really large, and they last a good while. We're grabbing one of these bags of shrimp. It's a 3-pound. It's $20.92. And we got bacon here. This is a 3-pound pack for $15.24. All right, we are buying some eggs, and it is $7. You don't know yet?
$5.42.
It was $6.46. Price of eggs have gone down. Thank goodness. Unsalted butter, 4-pack, so that's 4 pounds. $12.46. We're also buying one thing of these 12 croissants, $5.98. Joel uses these for breakfast as most often just on Sunday morning, so they last him a good long time. We freeze them so that they'll last a long time. So we don't even buy them every month, but they are $5.98. All right, we've got goldfish crackers. They're $11.82. It's got like 3 bags in there, so it's like getting like 3 different goldfish things. So it's actually a very good price compared to like buying them individually. All right, and that is our Sam's Club haul. It was $106.28. Our total for all of our hauls for this month was $319.72. We did go a little into the month, so we're only going to have, I think, 2 more hauls before the end of the month. So hopefully we'll still come under like $500. But our total budget is $600, so we should be able to come under that $600 with no problem. But that is all for this week's grocery haul video. We hope that you come back next week. I think we have a recipe video coming to you next week, and we sure would love for you to watch it. And until next time, this is Christy with Saving Money for the Long Run. Don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace. Bye.